Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing well and that let me see if I like it without. No, I don't. Um, Give me just a moment. Yeah, okay. Oof, I don't like that either, but that's okay. Um, let's, and I think I liked it lower the other day because I kept having to look up. So let's change that little format. So today I chose to pick a card from the Sixth Sense Oracle deck um, that will kind of give us an idea of where Spirit would like us to focus. And it came up. I will show you. I already chose the card, or I shuffled the deck already, and I already cleared my space. So the card that came up was the Scholar, and what a mess! I should have checked this beforehand. My apologies. My apologies. So the Scholar. Let me read that to you. I'm trying to get this all squared away here between the crystals and the cards and the limited space. Definitely limited space. Um, See, with the little rack I had the computer on, it just allowed me to put all my crystals underneath. So it kind of gave me a little bit more room. Um, but we'll get this. We'll get it. We'll get it. Put our little jade dragon there. We'll just be a little more creative here. Um, so I've been putting out a lot of. Some of you are probably aware of all the, I want to say, strange energies that are out there. Cosmic energies, whatever word you want to use for them. I want to call them demonic energies, is what I will call them, um, and energies that come straight from the demiurge, the devil, and very low energy that has been fighting the positive energy for many, many years now. And so I've been using a lot more of um, what would you call them? The meteor cosmic crystals. So I have a shungite here, and I have a piece of moldavite here. And I also have a very small piece of hematite. You can't even see it. Um, and And I want to say, I'm not sure about the aragonite. The aragonite might have some of that impact too. So I have these all around. I have my little jade dragon um, to help us to clear energies, the cosmic energies, the low energies that may be coming from um, demonic places, whatever that could be. Who knows? I'm just little old me in my little old world of reading tarot and oracle cards. I was listening to someone on TikTok talk about how they really hated when somebody was eating on while they were doing a live. I'm not eating, but I did take a sip. So our scholar card, let's begin. Let's bring in source. Father, Mother, Holy Spirit, Christ, spirit guides, guardian angels, all of the angels, ascended masters, archangels, and all loved ones that may want to be a part of a message to one of their loved ones that are here, still present physically on this earth. May you come in and assist with these messages as I draw the cards from the different decks and bring and present a message to all. As above, so below. All right. Um, so the scholar. So in the scholar card, it does not mean you have to go and, enroll in a college. But what Spirit wants you to do is absorb and integrate information from the world around you, not necessarily scientific. You can also get general information about life. And I think, and this is all about having discernment today. And I think that I'm getting really flashy, still flashy. Better? Better? Not really. I think it means I have to. There we go. That's better, maybe. Um, so this is all about um, people becoming having more discernment and being more aware of the energies that are around you, the knowledge, and sometimes knowledge is not it's not in a book, and a lot of times we are presented with knowledge just by being. And I used to hear people all the time say that they pick up on the algorithms, and that's what gets into your feed. And I really don't believe it's algorithms. I believe it's what true energy, authentic, authentic. I'm sorry, energy that you are putting out there is what gets presented in your stream, because the things that I get presented that come to me in my stream on YouTube are all things that I believe my higher power, my God, my divine source, my spirit guides, guardian angels, and archangels, they all want me to know these things. And these things will pop up on my screen. And they'll basically be things that I'm kind of delving into and wondering about, and like saying, I'm a little curious about this. And all of a sudden I'll have this video, um, and I don't know, some people think it's because they spy on you, but I don't know. Can they really read your mind? So maybe they can. I mean, maybe they can. I wouldn't put it past nothing past anything. So let's focus on discernment. Let's focus on absorbing and integrating information from the world around us. And that just popped up, and we have an Archangel Michael card. And the card number is 41. And definitely an intuitive energy here with the sapphire blue. This is our third eye, all about the third eye. Whenever Archangel Michael can come to us in many forms. Archangel Michael can come to us in as an animal spirit, as a woman, as a man, as a number of different things. He comes to us in a way that we're needing that message to come through. So in this message, he's coming to us as a woman. And if you notice, when his sword is down like that, it is because he's not coming in as the warrior in protective mode, cutting your cords and protecting you from other things. He's coming in um, as information. and the beautiful white wings in the background of this card, and all the other majestic, yeah, the majestic energy all around this being. And the card says your loved ones are safe. So Archangel Michael wants you to know that your loved ones that have gone beyond, crossed over, that they are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. So they're safe, they're being looked after, and you don't have to worry about them. So let's see what else the book tells us. Your loved ones are safe. As a sensitive soul, you are naturally just as concerned for the well-being of those you love as you are for your own. Uh, for your own, yes. Most of you are more concerned about your children, spouses, pets, and friends than you are about yourself. And because of that, I want to send you a special message to address this subject. I understand why you are worried, but your beloveds are being watched over right now. They will overcome any current hardships they are facing. Of course, as souls having a human or animal existence, they will confront trials in the future as well. But your loved ones will rise up to meet the challenges of their life experiences, and they will succeed just as you have succeeded. Your prayers on their behalf are heard and welcome. Never stop reaching out to me or other archangels, your guardian angels, and your guardian angels of your loved ones. Prayers are powerful and they do make a difference. But in the meantime, you can know in your heart that those you love are on their own divine path. They are protected by many angels and the divine. So that's a nice little message for anyone that is away from, can't be with their loved ones, and may be worrying. So here we go. We're going to do, I guess we'll tie this together. How we can let go, of our loved ones and focus on our own journeys, and what information that we need to pay attention to and absorbed in the world around us. So that's a double whammy there. So let's see where we are presently. What does Spirit want you to know? Those of you that are listening, and if it resonates with you, wonderful. If not, just let it go. Send it to someone that may resonate with this reading. Also, if you enjoy this, like and subscribe, and yes, share it with others. Okay, where we are. It's perfect card for letting go. All right, we are waiting for a loved one. So presently, there are some of you that are waiting for a loved one, missing a loved one. Maybe you have just lost a loved one, and you're worried about, what's going on. I know a lot of people when they lose their loved ones, they wonder, if there really is a heaven, if there really is this, if there, a lot of questions come into mind, and um, you know, just know from what Archangel Michael just said, they're safe, they're good, you know, God's got this, and if you are waiting for a love, then it's time to just move on with your own life. Doesn't mean you move on from loving the person, you just stop waiting and wasting your own time on energies that you can't do anything about. And if it's about, I mean, I'm going to say this is about a significant other. And if you're waiting for someone to love, know that God's got it. God's got it. So this is where we are presently. We have people here presently. I will identify some of the symbolism here. Um, he's wearing a black shirt, so that is where there are questions. There's some things that are not truly clear. But then he's got the blue jeans on, which are they're lighter. So I'm going to say that is about communicating, and you're trying to communicate so that you can get some clarity. We have a very soft. It's like a soft peach or a soft salmon color in the background for the sky, and I can see a little bit of purple there, a little bit of pink. So that's a very healing color. Um, it's a unconditional love type of color, very soft, very gentle, kind emotion behind this person. We have all the beautiful things that make for a wonderful day in the park, sitting on a blanket, enjoying a picnic. And there's a bottle of wine there. There's a little, a letter sealed, kind of, I get sealed with the kiss with that letter. Um, and, probably a basket on the side with, a little bit of, who knows? Maybe it's just cheese crackers or cheese, apple slices and cheese. I don't know. But and some chocolates. I don't know. It looks like a very romantic setting. So it could be some nice dark chocolate and cheese and crackers, some nice fancy crackers, not the saltines that I eat. Anyway, and in the background we have the white Mustang. I believe it's a Mustang. I'm not. I mean, I love horses. It's one of my favorite animals are horses, but I don't really know one from another. I say it's a white Mustang, and it's because of a reading I did for someone one day. But the horse is a representation. The symbolism for horses when I do readings are gracefully letting go, gracefully freeing, freeing yourself, mind, body, spirit, being able to be free and not all caught up, not all caught up in the waiting. So that's the present card. Let's see what we have for our recent past. And again, some of the information around this is, yes, you want clarity. You need some clarity. Find some clarity. Um, did I just drop a card? No, I didn't. Okay. And also, you might be wanting to look into what else you love in your life. All right, so two popped out for recent past. I'm going to use the top one for the recent past, and the one under that I'm going to use for um, the obstacles. Okay, so we have the Tower card here, and the Tower card represents change, like a real disruptive. Okay, there are some tower cards that have like a building, and the building is falling down and people are falling out. This tower card has a rat. Is it a rabbit? I don't know. I think it's a squirrel. A squirrel in the hole, in a squirrel hole, hiding. Like they do in the winter, they go and hide, and they gather all their food, so they can make it through the winter. And then, all of a sudden, the flowers start to bloom and the trees start to get green again. And it's okay for the squirrel to come out, but hey, I'm a little hesitant. It's been a really rough winter this year. And, we have this really strong storm that is like coming up, and it is like it's hitting right where that squirrel hole is. Someone's mowing the lawn outside. That's our background music. Sorry. So we have this lightning bolt and this storm, and it's like he's nervous. Oop, wait, he's nervous. He's like, I'm not going out there. It's not safe yet. And you've got these beautiful monarch butterflies, the yellow monarch butterflies. And butterflies are always, we have one, two, three, four. We have four beautiful monarch butterflies, and they are all about transformation. And when they go into the caterpillar goes into their cocoon, they literally do a complete metamorphosis transformation, and they turn into a liquid, and then that liquid transforms into a beautiful caterpillar. Some of them aren't so beautiful; they're moths, and they're. But God loves them anyway. And then we have a lot of green here, so it's the heart chakra, and it it's the green heart chakra. And if you notice, there's like a sphere of light, almost like a portal here, and it's like, come on out. The butterflies are like, come on out. It's okay. Come on. It's spring. Okay, so there's a lightning bolt. You'll be fine. And the squirrel's like, oh, no, 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 no. I still have food left here. It's nice and safe. No lightning bolt's going to hit me here. But if he never comes out of the hole, then he's not going to know what in the world he's going to miss out in the world. So, recent past is there were things that drastically changed in your life, and your life pretty much felt like it was completely falling apart, and you had to go into safe mode. And once you go into safe mode, it's really, really difficult to come back out into the real world again. Safe mode is our survival mode, and often when we are in that mode, it's it's like, no, I want 100% guarantee that I'm going to be okay. And we don't always get that. We don't always get that in life, 100% guarantee. We have to take a risk. We have to take a chance. And that's what your recent past has brought you to here. And you are at a place where it's like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the love to show up. I'm waiting for this to begin to happen. And the love might be for yourself. I don't know. I mean, we can love in so many different ways. But those of you that are waiting for your true love, this is the time where you need to know that they're safe, and now may not be the time. And if it is the time, it's going to happen. And you have to trust that, you know, our spirit guides and our archangels and loved ones are all kind of knowing what to do and when to do it, and they will guide us. So let's do our near future and see what kind of information from the world, the information from the world, what it will lead us to. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Um, we have a major arcana here. We have two major arcanas in this reading. And the knight um, is the card in the tarot that brings things forward. The page is the messenger. The knight is the one that brings it forward. So this is about bringing the love forward, making it known, and seeing where it will go from here. And if it doesn't go anywhere, you're not meant to just sit there and wait. You're meant to make like this Mustang and free yourself, free yourself. But this is your strength card. And notice the face. We have the lion and then the human. And this is all about bringing yourself into oneness. And a lot of times we have the person that truly believes in what our gut is telling us, and then we have the Doubting Thomas personality that doesn't believe it's possible. And I should have waited to do this reading. I'm sorry. And and when you bring them together, like when your strength is able to talk down your doubt and bring it in as one, you can end up being just like that lamb, just grazing in the pasture. You don't have to be ready to fight, ready to attack, but you don't have to be, taken advantage of either. So this card to me is all about being strong without being someone I'm I care very much for is uses the word malice a lot. To not have malice with people that I get upset with. And I don't usually have malice, but it's a perfect word, that we don't want to walk around in the world. And yes, we want to be strong. We don't want people taking advantage of us. We don't want people walking all over us. We don't want to be a doormat. We don't want to be used. But we want to be our true authentic self, which when we are doing that, most people that are that type of person will stay away because they know they can't get anywhere. So there's no need for acting in malice. It's more important that we let things go, that we are able to trust that Archangel Michael is going to not only protect our loved ones, but he protects us. All of the archangels do, but Archangel Michael is the warrior archangel, not because he likes to fight, but because he he's our protector. He's the one we go to when we need to heal from wounds and when we need protection from others that are not necessarily being great in our lives at the moment. So let's go to, I'm going to do the card for the obstacle card for the present. Okay. This is actually, okay, so this person, we have soft yellow in this card, which is solar plexus, emotions, and Ten of Swords. Swords are all about the mind, the thoughts, the ideas, and what can be an obstacle for this waiting around for whatever you're waiting for, whatever it is that you love, loving yourself, loving your children, loving a significant other, Um, what can and may be an obstacle for you are the thoughts that keep running through your head. And those thoughts can be very destructive if they're not placed and spoken in the right, communicated in the right way. So be careful for that. And if you are in the process of letting go, which this is kind of a card that says it's time for me to let go of the past and move on, and the crows are kind of guiding her on the way, and as she's walking along, she has the future in front of her, and it's very important that the thoughts that can be destructive, that they also go stay in the past, and that as you're walking forward to the future, that you walk there with a clean mind, a clear mind. These birds are all protecting and guiding. Let them protect and guide you on the path the right way. And again, that word malice is coming up for me. Don't have malice, don't have anger, don't feel um, resentful and punishing. If you walk away with the, the white horse with grace, free your heart with grace. Okay, and then we have the obstacle for the tower. Okay, so this little guy is afraid to come out of that hole there. I'm not taking a chance. I'm very safe right here. So those of you that are in survival mode or were in survival mode may still be in survival mode. Those of you that are there and you're afraid to like take down the wall, trust again. Your obstacle is going to be again. You if you're losing sleep and you can't let go, it's all about, wow, these swords are coming up as obstacles. Wow, the mind the mind is the obstacle. The mind will keep you stuck. The thoughts will keep you stuck. The thoughts will keep you in that safe little cave where nobody can get you. Nobody can hurt me. Nobody can use me. Nobody can manipulate me. And nobody can destroy me. If I stay right here, I'm nice and safe, and I don't let anybody know where I am. I will be okay. But eventually, you're going to run out of food, you're going to run out of shelter, and yeah, you won't be safe. You'll be alone with nothing. And the losing of the sleep. So it's time. Now look at all these crows here. They're all like, we have all these crows flying around her. If you notice in this card, it's almost like there's a net keeping them away from her. That's an angel. That's Archangel Michael, or any other archangel, whatever archangel you need for healing at the moment. And that that angel is surrounding all of these crows. I think they're crows, with a net so that they can't get down to her. She's protected, and all she's got to do is pick up the pieces and move forward. So this is an obstacle. Now, let's pull two strength cards. Usually we'll do one, but I'm going to do two today. What will be our Knight of Cups strength? What is it that the Nine of Cups can pull together for themselves to empower themselves on this journey? Another sword. The King of Sword. can't make this up. You really can't make this up. So again, swords are mind power, mind. It's either destructive mind thoughts or it's powerful mind thoughts. If you look at this king of swords, he is on top of a mountain. He's a king, and he's got all of nature surrounding him. He's got all of the feathers from, all the crows he had to kill along the way. Kind of reminds me of the in a lot of Native American tribes, the eagle is supposed to be very symbolic and, like, I think having some type of warrior meaning. And they use them a lot in their rituals and ceremonies, spiritual ceremonies, and um, and I know that they're like a type of person that can. Um, they're like the only ones that can have eagle wings because of their religious practices or ritual practices, customs. But yeah, this card's pretty cool. We've got an owl here, wisdom. We've got bats. Bats, I forget. I used to have a spirit animal deck, and I think I got rid of it when I was selling everything. But bats have a really cool meaning. And I do have to get another one to replace that one. But it was a mini deck, so it was hard to read anyway. So I want the big deck and in the guidebook. And then we have the crow on top. And look at the crow. The crow is just, it's kind of like a scarecrow there. That crow is like, nobody's going to bother him. He's the king. I'm protecting him. I'm watching over him, and nothing's getting him. His sword is not defense. He's not in defense mode. Very relaxed, very comfortable, and accomplished. I feel like that is a very accomplished face. I made it. I did it. I'm safe. And so are all my little friends around me. We're all safe. Um, so there's one strength card. Let's do our other strength card. So, a Knight of Cups. The King of Swords is your protector card. And what will be the strength card for the Tower? Let's see what we can do to make sure that the Tower is a positive transformation and does not create a negative. Huh. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups here. And with our Queen of Cups, oof, look at that. Cups are all about emotions. They are water sign, and they are very in tune to emotions in spirit. Pisces, Scorpio, and yeah, we lost it. Cancer. How could I forget that one? Cancer the crab. So we have those are the three water signs, and they're all very emotional signs, very sensitive, but they also have an ability to really tap into their spirit, their spirituality, when choosing to. So this queen, I love it because we've got a lot of soft blue all around her, which is clarity. Okay, we have a lot of clarity. It's the throat chakra. It is communicating to spirit effectively. And it's not just talking to spirit effectively, it's also listening so that you can hear the messages. Some of you are listening today, and are you really listening? Some of you, this is a message meant for you. And if you're not listening, you're not going to get the message. So it's about communicating both. And we have this beautiful red dress she's wearing. That's the root chakra. So that's our foundation. I don't know if any of you, um, I did do a video tapping into biblical scriptures and the chakras, and I did the first one last week on the root chakra and the foundation. So This coming Sunday, I will be doing the solar plexus and tying scripture with everything that the sacral, I said solar, sacral chakra is about, tying biblical verses to that. And of course, it's procreation. So there'll probably be quite a bit on that one. But this is all about, your cup is full. Look at that. All that water. Full, cleansed. And this is your strength. Keeping your chakras cleansed and protected and full of cleansing water, purified water. And that doesn't mean to, yes, a bath, sitting in a bath, going to the ocean. Although anything with water related is wonderful. Taking a nice shower, if you like candles around your while you take a bath, that's all great. But it's about cleansing. It's about cleansing. And yes, drinking water is a great cleansing technique. Making sure you have plenty of water. So let's see what else we got. We have our other cards over here. We're going to do. I'm going to pull out a shaman card for symbolism, and right now we'll do an angel. My my deck with the sigils and affirmations and angel numbers. So it's, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Spirit. You choose it. It's not my choice. It's yours. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right, this is number one. Angel number one. That's the sigil. The sigil represents the affirmation. So the affirmation is, I experience the desired result to create reality. And let's read what it says. The angel number one, the universal energy within you awaits you to assist you in your life journey. The affirmation, I experience the desired result to create reality. When you tap into the energy of the universe and go within your own heart center, you will experience what you desire. Once you know your desires in this world, you will create the reality that you and your universal source have been moving toward. Trust your angels and the energy within your heart center to define the desires that you want in your new reality. Well, that is really good. That goes with the Tower card, that's for sure. And also the Strength card. So now we're going to do a Soul Truth card. I try not to look at these because both sides are a message. So let's just. Okay, here we go. This card says, do I believe I am worthy? And these are great cards for journal writing. So, take a note if you want to do journaling on this. So, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. That's from Maya Angelou. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream, okay, for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? And then today's mantra, and again, you can journal on all of these. I am worthy of it all. And that is so true. I am worthy of it all. All that I wish and desire. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be a card from Shaman Energy. Let's see what we can. I don't have a guidebook with this, so it's just going to be whatever the card is showing, whatever words are on the card. That's going to be kind of our intention, I guess, for the day, or however you feel you need. Maybe it can be a journal, a word that you journal on. Ooh, okay. Um, the moon, okay. The number is 37, which would be a 10 in tarot, which would be 1, um, which goes with that soul truth. So, the moon. Now, this can be, okay, so this can be, I'm looking at it, and right away I see all the phases of the moon. And it's kind of like life. In life, we have all these phases, and each one of those phases are very needed in our worlds. Um, those phases are what truly develop us as human beings and create our authentic true self. Um, so that's one of the messages I'm getting from this. This is also, you may want to tap into your feminine energy, and that's what I get here with this woman. Um, the sun is the masculine energy, and the moon is the feminine energy. So during the our sun signs are I don't want to say dominant. I don't like that word, but our sun so- our sun signs are stronger. It's the what we show during the day. The personality we show during the day. My sun is Capricorn, so that is my like bursting out kind of personality. My moon sign, my moon sign is Gemini, and that's probably more of that's the characteristic that is kind of hidden. It's not always like bursting out. It's hidden, and sometimes when people really get to know me, they can see those pieces of me. But that's my feminine energy trait. So it's what I'm going to say with this card is that your empowerment right now is probably this card is saying is tap into that moon energy. A lot of times we focus more on our sun energies, and we kind of like sweep the moon energy, you know, away. Some people are fortunate and they have double, you know, like some people are Capricorn, um, and maybe a different rising. So I know a lot of people that have a double. One of my children have Scorpio moon, Scorpio sun, and Scorpio moon. Um, and then a different rising, which I don't remember, but so it's like you're basically already in sync. And a lot of times I think of the chariot a lot when I think of the sun sign and the moon sign. And a lot of times the two signs can go against each other. And it's really important. And what I'm feeling is that it's really important to tie your moon sign into the sun sign so that you're working together, and you will become more empowered when the energies of your sun sign and moon sign are working together. But also, there are all the phases that we have, and there's also the idea of the feminine energy. So it's okay. And if you're a guy, yes, you have feminine energy. I have masculine energy. Probably shows up more than I want it to. But We all have both. Whatever gender we are, we all have both. And it's probably why so many people are all confused about the whole gender issue. Because we have both. And we may have had lives where we were a different gender, and it might be kind of screwing us all up today. Somebody once said that to me, one of my mentors. We were talking about that, and a lot of confusion, gender confusion can be, especially when it's children, can be because in another life you were a different gender, and you're feeling, you feel it. We can sometimes feel our past lives. So it's very important that we appreciate both our sun sign, moon sign. And if we are feeling things from another life, open up to it. Open up to it and appreciate it, and appreciate the fact that we'll keep coming back if we mess up too much in this life. Anyway, I'm sorry. I kind of went off on a tangent there. So that is the reading for today, and I'm very blessed to be here. Things are going to change a little bit in the near future because I'm starting a full time job. I'm going to try to keep doing this though, because this this helps me so much to be able to do this and create and develop a community that is of spirit. So, again, if you like this, please like it, share it, and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, and you take care, and I will see you soon. I'll see you Sunday no matter what. Bye bye.